morning. It's Monday morning, June 1st. And this morning, this is not a word of encouragement, but I really believe that God is calling us to prayer. I think if we look around our country, especially this past week, and especially this past weekend, we see all the anger and the hatred that brings itself out and causing riots and violence and burning down of people's establishments. There's not a respect for one another or a love for one another. And I really believe that God is calling the Church of Jesus Christ to rise up and to pray. That He's the only one that's going to make a change. He's the only one that's going to change a heart of a man. He's the only one that's going to change us. You see, I really believe that the Church of Jesus Christ, no matter what church you belong to or what denomination that you might have, or if you don't go to church, or what color of your skin, or what special gift you think you might have, that God uses us as an instrument to reach out and to have a respect for one another, that they might see something different. You see, God is the only one that's going to make a change, no matter what it might be or what it might look like. This is a spiritual battle, and we need to fight with spiritual warfare. I'm looking at Ephesians chapter 6, talking about the armor of God, the instruments of our warfare, and how important it is for us to put that on every single day and to pray like we've never prayed before. Verse 10, it says, "Finally be strong in the Lord and in His mighty power. Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of the evil in the heavenly realms." You see, this is a spiritual battle. This is therefore put on the full armor of God, so that when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground, and after you have done everything to stand, stand firm. Then with the belt of truth buckled around your waist, the very truth of God that holds everything up, with the breastplate of righteousness in place. It's Christ's righteousness, not our own. And be fitted with the readiness that comes from the gospel of peace. In addition to this, take up the shield of faith, with which you can extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one. Take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of God. And pray in the Spirit on all occasions, with all kinds of prayers and requests. And with this in mind, be alert and always keep on praying for all the saints. He gives us these instruments of warfare, but He gives us the Word of God. He gives us the helmet of salvation, the breastplate of righteousness, the belt of truth. And to realize that because of what's going on, the Church of Jesus Christ needs to rise up and to come together and to go to our God to do a mighty work. And whatever that might look like, that we get on our knees and pray to God our Father, that He intercedes on our behalf, and that we might be used as an instrument of God to reach out and have a respect and a love for one another, that they might see something different. Thank you.